Hey, this is Tate McRae, and you're watching KennyB on the afternoon hot seat on the new Hot 89.9.
Hey, it's KennyB inside your afternoon hot seat with the one, the only, the lovely Tate McRae.
Hello.
It's a pleasure to actually see you and chat with you because I've been playing the hell out of your song for so long.
Oh my God, thank you. That's so crazy.
What is it like to blow up during quarantine?
Big question. It was very interesting. Like it was a very weird way to I think get out there. Was the fact that I was doing it all by myself with no people around. So I really didn't believe it half the time. Like I just literally said to my parents, I'm like, none of this is happening. Like it was very hard to process everything that was going on. So it was weird.
Yeah, I bet. Now I have another question. Do your parents know any other letters in the alphabet because they named you Tate? Your dad's name is Todd. You got a brother named Tucker and your mom, Tanya.
Yeah, I don't. The things that in our family, we have to half the name with T's. So I don't know if I'm going to carry that on or not, but we'll see.
Now you're born on Canada Day. What's it like to have Canada celebrate your birthday every year?
I used to think when I was younger that all the fireworks and everything were from my birthday. Like I was 100% convinced until my parents were like, "Hate to break it to you, Tate, this is not for you. None of it. This is not your birthday." So.
Now, I want to give you a little tidbit about Calgary. You might not know this, but this is an actually true old rule. If you go to prison in Calgary and you get let out of prison, they are required to give you a gun with bullets and a horse so you can ride out of town.
Stop.
I'm not joking.
That's a joke. That's
not a joke.
Stop. That literally can't be real. That's not even a thing.
That is real. You can Google it after, and I am telling you 100% truth.
Oh my God. Something is wrong with my city.
Now, what's the one thing you want people to know about you that they don't?
I think it's not like I think a lot of people know, but I think it's always the coolest thing when people always figure out that I've been dancing since I was 6. Because it's a weird thing to be a full-on really intense competitive dancer and then turn into a singer. So I mean that's always fun when people realize that, when they come to the realization and actually know. That's cool. But
yeah, because you were on So You Think You Could Dance, you finished 3rd. Is there anybody who's not talented in your family? Because your dad's a lawyer, your mom's a dance teacher, your brother's a hockey player.
Yeah.
Where does the talent stop?
I mean,
what are you not good at?
I'm not good at a lot of things. I'm pretty terrible. I have no hand-eye coordination. I can't throw a ball or catch a ball for the life of me, or do any other sport. So I think there's a lot of things I'm missing out on.
All right. Now, I read that you wore a dress for the first time in a year. What was that like?
I don't wear dresses. I literally hate it. It makes me feel weird. I feel too girly. I don't know. So I wore it out for lunch and I'm like, this is not right. I should not be wearing this. But I've worn it 3 dresses since. So I don't know what's going on with me. LA is changing me.
Are you enjoying LA? Do you miss Canada yet?
No, I don't miss it. I'm very much enjoying myself here while I'm here, but I'll go back soon.
Well, my buddy Abel lives in LA, and I know he slid into you slid into the weekend's DMs. Have you guys had a chance to hook up yet?
No, we have not hung out. That's cool, though. I love him.
Well, anything's possible. Now, what's the one thing, though, you do miss about Canada right now?
There's all my friends down there, and then usually in the summertime, I'll go to this lake called Invermere. It's 3 hours away from Calgary.
Been there.
It's the best place ever. We go boating and surfing, and we usually just spend our whole summers there. So that's what I miss that a lot. It's the best time.
We've just added your new single, by the way, Slower, so it's going to do incredibly well with us.
Oh my God.
It's amazing how all of this is happening all through quarantine.
It's insane. I mean, it doesn't. I don't know. It's like not, the world is not normal. So none of this is normal. I don't understand. I had like a meeting with some of my team yesterday that I hadn't seen in like 13 months. And they were like, we don't even know what to tell you because this isn't like ever happened before. We don't even know how to cope with this. Like, it's weird.
Everything that I've seen in the past about you, and the one thing I truly believe this is you and your personality. You're a grinder. You're never happy. You want to just keep pushing and pushing. When you get to number one, you think you have to push even harder to stay at number one. That's your personality.
Yeah, so true.
Because you did ballet for like 12 hours a day just to be competitive.
Yeah, I'm a very competitive person. I mean, not like in a vicious way, but like
Yeah.
I think I'm like my biggest worst competitor. My brain's always just like keep like, I don't know. It's nonstop, and that's why I think I've had like this, motivation and determination since I was like 6. But
Mhm.
then again, it drives me crazy sometimes. Sometimes my parents are like, Tate, seriously, stop. Just take it to a pill, please.
Now, how are your toes from ballet?
Oh, I have disgusting dancer feet. It's just like they're just like bruised and toenails ripped off and just like gross. I'm finally taking care of them. But before, oh my God, just like the ugliest things ever. So gross.
You've had to grow up so quickly in this industry.
hmm I feel like I'm a 40-year-old trapped in a 17-year-old body. It's very weird.
Now, well, having to grow up so quickly, what's the child stuff that you kind of miss?
I mean, I think it's like the biggest part is just like being with your friends and just hanging
Mhm.
out. I mean, there's not a lot of off days. Like, there's not a lot of off time to just like go and not stress about anything. I feel like even if I were to hang out with my friends right now, like I'd have like a million things in my brain thinking about what I have to do after, or what I just finished.
That's just the way you're wired.
Yeah, no, totally. And I think that's the thing, like once you keep releasing music and you keep putting yourself out there, the longer your to-do list gets. So
Mhm.
then your hangouts aren't as fun. I
What's
think.
the one thing that will piss you off, though?
About in general, what do you mean?
In
Like
general.
what pisses me off? I hate lying. Like if I ever catch anyone in a lie, they will like never enter my life again. Especially if like I'm just bad like that. Like I will care about you a lot, but if you do me wrong, I won't put the slicer.
Hey,
So
man, we're in the same boat right there. I know you did some collaborating with Billie Eilish. What was that like?
so Billy and Phineas wrote a song, and then I think it got pitched to my label, and I was able to sing it and able to, make it my own. And I don't really know how it unfolded. Like, it was just like a crazy process. It was my first single with RCA Records, which was really cool. Usually, I write all my stuff. Like 99% of my things, I always need to write. But I think because it was written by such incredible writers, I kind of had to take it.
The one thing that makes me so happy in this industry is seeing Canadians doing well. Because I find Canada doesn't look out for our own until they cross the border.
Yeah, it's true.
And then after they cross the border and they start blowing up in the US, then they're like, come home, you're ours, you're ours. And it's like, why weren't you supporting them when they were struggling and grinding here prior? But I am so happy you are doing your thing. And I just expect more and more great things to come out of you. Tate McRae inside your afternoon hot seat with KennyB. It's been an absolute pleasure.